Hi gorgeous, welcome back to Vitale Style. Today I'm doing the much highly requested tutorial using one of the Coastal Scents palettes I recently spoke about, and this one is using the 26 shadow and blush palette. So I used the blush and the shadows all coming from this palette, but everything is drugstore. I decided to make it all drugstore so it was affordable, and I think it's just beautiful. Instead of doing like a nude color, like more of a neutral look, I decided to go a little bit bolder and do a purple. November is pancreatic cancer awareness, and the color is purple. So my grandfather passed away from pancreatic cancer, so I wanted to definitely support and wear some purple. So I'm wearing purple on my eyes. My shirt has some purple in it, although it looks more maroon and pink on camera, but it's more purple. Like these stripes are all purple. I don't know why it comes off odd, but anyway, I wanted to use them because I thought it would create a really beautiful look, and it's a little smoky with no liner, which is, you guys know, it's out of the box for me, but I really love the way they came out. The lip is something that I love, and I think the whole look in general, I think it's wearable, I think it's festive, it's perfect for fall, and maybe it's an option for you for Thanksgiving if you're going somewhere. It's really affordable, it's using affordable products, so it's always exciting. And yeah, this is everything I wanted to say, except for, that's about it really. But thank you so much for watching, and without any more chit-chatting, because you guys know I love me some chit-chatting, let's roll on with the tutorial. Okay, we are going to start with the eyes first, and the palette I'm using is the 26 Shadow and Blush palette from Coastal Scents, and I am going to create a really pretty, like purpley smoky eye. Look at these beautiful colors. I love this. If you haven't seen my Hits and Misses Coastal Scents review, I'll link that video down below. Okay, for my eyes, I am going to use a base, and the base I'm going to use for my eyes is this little guy, and this is the CoverGirl Flamed Out Pencil in, hold on, Shadow Pencil in Flamed Out, I guess, in 350. It's like the taupey one. I'm going to pop this onto my lid. It's not the darkest pencil of life, but it provides a nice base for what I'm going for. And then what I do, I find that it's just easier to do one eye at a time and just kind of blend out that crayon with my finger, because it does dry quite quickly. For my shadows, let me move some stuff around, try and find the right, there you go. For my shadows, I am going to start off with this color right over here. I'm going to use that on a large shader brush, and I am going to pop that onto my lid, kind of over top of that shadow, and then all you're going to do, oh, it's so pretty, all you're going to do is just keep applying and keep kind of, if this is intense enough for you, by all means leave it. If you want it a bit darker, then intensify by putting more and more layers on. That is all. I'm going to just keep this right onto the lower part of my lid. I am going to use this brush right over here, which is the Sigma E25. This is just a travel size, and all I'm going to do is blend out that edge really quickly, just in case we took it a little bit far. And then I'm going to go in with this color right over here. That one, it's kind of like a mauvey purple color on that brush. And this is going to be like the transition shade. So I'm going to pop that on to the outer corner and then just blend that on to the crease. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this color right over here, which is a gorgeous, like dark purple maroon color. Same brush. Tap off the excess because this is quite heavy, quite pigmented. I'm just going to kind of like over top of that mauvey purple color we just applied. And again, all I'm doing is kind of like doing a radiant effect from like lighter purple to darker. And now I'm going to just add as many layers as I feel like I want and just intensify it according to my mood. Today, I'm actually not going to do any liner today. I'm going to do lashes, but no liner. So I think what I'm going to do is intensify it just a little bit more and then pop some dark brown in there. I love that. And now I'm going to go in with this matte cool brown right over here on like a more taper brush. This is just like a crease brush from I don't even know, Bare Essentials. This is so old. This has to be at least 8 or 9 years old. I'm going to go into that deep brown, and I'm going to focus this on the very outer corner, just right in that little crease right out there. I so love these shadows. Now I'm going to intensify things just a little bit more. And I'm actually going to go in with this guy right over here. This is a blush, and it's absolutely gorgeous, but I'm going to use it as a shadow because it's really rich and pigmented. So I'm going to go over top of that brown just a tad bit. You probably don't even have to do this, but I just kind of felt like it. I love the way this is looking already. And now, like I said, you can really intensify things quite a bit, but because I'm not doing a liner and I want to keep this somewhat daytime because I do have errands to run, I'm going to just intensify it a little bit, and then I think I'll stop. I'm just going to switch to my E25 and just blend, blend, blend. Go ahead and use a clean brush. This is the MAC 217. Now, this palette does not have a highlight color at all. It's all, as you can see, it's all dark colors. There's no brow bone highlight or anything. So I need to find something creamy. Let's see what I have here. I'll just take this guy right over here. This is my Sonia Kashuk matte palette. I'm going to go in with this guy right over here with my MAC 217. I'm just going to use that to clean things up a bit right under the brow bone. I'm not really using it to highlight, I'm just using it to like clean up. But I'm going to use a smaller brush, and then this cream color right here, this is the E55 from Sigma, and I'm going to pop that under the brow bone. Okay, now this is the point where if you want to do a wing liner, doing wing liner, I'm going to skip the wing liner but just do some really bold lashes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep my lashes first by applying a couple of coats of mascara. The mascara I'm using is my, I'm so sorry, I'm making a ruckus today, is my Lash Blast Volume from CoverGirl. Just apply a couple of coats of that. Now, for lashes, I'm using the Ardell 122s. Those have already been trimmed because I've worn them before, and I just have a little bit of glue on the strip, and I'm just using my Revlon Precision Glue. Just kind of fan it out a little bit, let it get that nice and tacky. I love these lashes because I actually think these are my favorite lashes of all time because they give you a nice impact, but they're not over the top, and they seem to blend in really well for my lashes, and these are like perfect for when I'm not wearing liner, so I don't want a really thick band or anything. These work really well, so pop them on. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna let those dry, and in the meantime, work on the rest of the face. For my face, I'm gonna go in with my Fix and Perfect Pro Primer. I'm gonna plonk that right on. This is actually a really nice drugstore primer. And just really blend it in. For foundation, I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie. This is the Dream Smooth Mousse from Maybelline. I'm going to use that on my Real Techniques buffing brush. I love this. Now, the only thing is, it can be like a sanitary thing. That's why this is only used on my face because I dip my brush in there and then pop it right onto the skin. So make sure that you don't share this container with anyone else because it is kind of like a sanitary thing. And then just buff it into the skin. This is a really nice foundation for someone with dry skin. It gives you a really lovely finish. It's not too dewy, but it doesn't, from my experience anyway, it doesn't like cling on to dry patches, which is a plus for me, let me tell you, because sometimes it's like this area might not be dry and everything else is, so some foundations can like cling on to everything else and then this looks great, so I don't like that. I really like this one, and it's also buildable coverage. For concealer, I'm going to use a mixture of my Maybelline Fit Me, the medium, and the light. The medium has like a nice salmon undertone, nice peachy undertone, so that's going to conceal those dark circles. And then the light one, oops, that's a bit much. And then the light one is going to give you, or me, it's going to highlight the area really nicely. And I also like to apply a bit on the chin, bit on the nose, because I feel like if you're highlighting, it needs to kind of be highlighted in more than one area. Otherwise, it's like light, 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 and then dark. So I'm actually going to use that same brush, and I'm going to pinch it just for sake of saving some time, and it's like less washing up to do. And then just pat it in place and open up real wide. To set everything, let's see, what brush do I want to use? Might as well just use this one. To set everything, I'm going to use this Physicians Formula Nude Wear Powder. I'm going to go in with a light color right over here and on this tapered brush. This is from Sephora. And that's going to be what I'm going to set my under eye area with. And then I'm going to set everything else. See, I'm going to use the same brush for pretty much everything. I'm obsessed with this brush. I'm going to mix everything together. And then just lightly brush it onto the skin. Because even though I have normal to dry skin, I'm a big believer in setting your foundation so that it lasts and doesn't move, and it makes everything else kind of glide on. For my bronzer, I'm going to use this NYX Matte Bronzer in the color Medium. Same brush. Plonk that on, tap out the excess. And then the forehead, of course. Because just like when highlighting, when you're bronzing, you want to bronze more than one place. Okie dokie. For blush, I'm going to go with this one right. I'm actually going to mix this one and this one together. This one's matte, this one's shimmery. This is too shimmery, this is a little bit too matte. So I like to mix the two together, same brush, and it gives you, just you see, just you wait and see. First of all, the pigmentation is cray. But mix them together, tap off the excess, smile cheesily. All I want to do is just take my big Equal Tools bronzer brush and just blend that out a little bit. As you can see, it's so, like, oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. And now I just want to smoke out the lower lash line and ever so lightly. I think I'm going to use this pencil brush, this one right over here. This pencil brush, this is from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to go in with that purple color right over here. Pop that on, and then really just go up, back and forth until it's really smoked out. And you can do it really thick if you want to, or really thin. It's up to you. And I'm also going to go in with that purple blush color, and just smoke it out. Is that gorgeous, or is that gorgeous? I mean, I can't even. And then I'm going to go in with this color right over here. Where is it? Is that it? This one's it. I'm like losing it. I'm going to go in with this color right over here on that E55 brush. And I'm just going to apply a little bit of that in the inner corner. Not that it's really light, it's just a little bit lighter than that purple. I'm going to use my Maybelline Lash Discovery to use on my bottom lashes. And then going back to this one to just pump up my lashes a bit. And now normally I would go with a really nude lip because the top is a little bit smoked out. But today I'm feeling like doing a bit of a pouty, mauvey, rosy kind of a lip. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to find the right lip liner. But I might not even need to use a lip liner, although I do like using one because I feel like it just makes everything work better. I'm going to go with this one. This is NYX. I just used this in a different tutorial, so let's try and find something else. Here we go. I'm going to use this one. This is the Tiramisu from Rimmel. I'm going to sharpen this a teeny tiny bit. And I am going to outline my lips and then fill them in just slightly on the edges. Actually, my lips are dry. And then for the lipstick, I'm going to use this one. This is Lust for Blush from Maybelline. This is from the MAC collection. I'm going to just, it's gorgeous. And that is the finished look. Just pulled my hair to the side a little bit, but I love it. Let me zoom you in just a little tiny bit. I'm going to find my remote. I love that. I think it came out really, really pretty. I love the purple. I love how it goes with my shirt. I feel like it's a good match. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this one. If you want to see more of these, please let me know down below. And I also wanted to know if any of you had any recommendation for new drugstore products. I'm feeling like the itch to shop the drugstore more, but I feel like everything I see I already have, or it's kind of like the same old, same old. But if you have any products that you recommend that you think I should try, please let me know down below. And for reference, for foundation, like in the Dream Smooth Mousse, I'm in the color, I want to give you the color so that 240 Natural Beige, so that for reference, if you have a foundation and it's the same coloring and do the same coloring as I am, let me know down below because I would love to give it a try, pick it up and give it a try. So I hope that you like this one. Thumbs up for more using this palette and any other of the Coastal Scents palettes. I will be doing more this upcoming week along with my Google, YouTube, like smoky eye look that I wore that I told you guys about. I'll try and get them up as soon as I possibly can. And I am going to be doing my haul, so I'm trying to get them all done as quick as possible. But thanks for bearing with me, and thumbs up for this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!